Hi everyone. Got my little kitty in the background. So I am going live today on YouTube. I typically go live on Instagram, but it wasn't working. So I decided I'm gonna go live here. Hopefully some of my people saw that I'm gonna be going live here and they followed over. But if not, I will repost this on Instagram so they can take a look at it and see. So we are in day 2 of my masterclass series where I talk about building a working wardrobe and what a working wardrobe is. So just to kind of recap, if you are new here and you weren't here last week, I was talking about how you build a working wardrobe and exactly what a working wardrobe is. I talked a little bit about how a working wardrobe is kind of similar to a capsule wardrobe, but it's my own personal take on it. You know, in a capsule wardrobe, typically someone will say you need to have a white button up or a little black dress or a, 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 a pair of black pumps. Well, the concept is similar, but a little bit different. So with a working wardrobe, it is unique towards you. So I take into account your kibby body type and your color season. So that's what we're going to be talking a little bit about today. So we're going to talk about color season and what color season is. I have a little bit of my notes, so I'm going to be looking down at my notes a little bit. And if you have any questions, I'm not sure. Oh, hi Shatay, thanks for joining. I'm not sure how it works, but I just seen that I saw a comment. So if you have any questions, you could leave a comment in the chat and I will try to answer them. Okay, let's see. Oh, let me get my notes. So essentially what I'm going to be talking about is our color season. I'm going to talk a lot about my color season so you can kind of just see it as an example. And I have a couple of drapes that I'm actually going to put up against me so you can see the difference between the colors. So color season is broken into 4 different seasons. We have summer, winter, autumn, and spring. And those 4 seasons have different characteristics. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the characteristics of the different color seasons. So typically on your summer color season, it's going to be, I can talk a lot about that one because that's my season. It's going to be more of your muted colors. So if you were building your working wardrobe and you were a summer color season, instead of having a black dress, I would say have your neutrals. So a summer season's neutrals would not be black. It'll be like what I'm wearing now, like a charcoal gray, a navy, a dusty rose. Those would be your neutrals, and then you would add on your complementary colors so your whole wardrobe is cohesive. I'm gonna get a little bit of the drapes so you can see the difference between the different seasons. So let's start with the season that is my direct opposite, which is spring. These are gonna be those vibrant colors. This is typically someone who's gonna look good in those vibrant colors, sometimes those neon yellows, those neon greens, those colors that you think about when you think about spring and Easter time. Those colors there, those are gonna be colors that are gonna be complementary to someone who is a spring color season. So I'm gonna put this up to me. Now, I don't know if you can see it on camera and how well it picks up on camera, but you can see this color just is not a color that compliments me. It kind of makes me look dull. You see the color before you see my features. It's just not a color that is in my color palette. I'm gonna put against my color palette so you can kind of see the difference. And you can let me know in the comments if you actually see the difference. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to see because we're under different lighting. And the lighting that I have, I believe, is white lighting. So it's a little different than if you were in the natural light and you can actually see. Oh. So this is my color season, which is a baby blue, which is a summer color season. This is actually one of my best colors. A color that I typically would never wear. But once I did my color analysis and I started incorporating it in my wardrobe, I really saw that this color really started to bring out my features a lot more. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I got a little kitty that's... Hi, Fonte Joe. Sup? Hey. So we're talking a little bit about color season. I'm doing a little bit of draping so you can actually see the different seasons right in front of me. So this would be represent... Oh, thank you. This would represent the summer season. So you can see it's a nice, beautiful baby blue color. This is what goes with the summer season, which I'm a summer season. This would represent, I wish I would have had all the same color so you can see the different degrees in like red and green, but this is represents the spring season. Hold on, I got a little kitty that's jumping up. Go, go. So this would represent the spring season. I don't know if you can see that, but you can kind of see how it makes my skin look green. I don't know if you can see. Oh, okay. Got a cat. Nope, nope, you get down. Doesn't want me to be great. Okay. Right here. You can see how it kind of makes me look green. And then I'm going to show you this one right here is going to represent the winter season. You can see right here. Ooh, this is not a good color for me. You can actually see, can you see the difference? Yeah, this actually kind of makes me look dull. And then this would represent the autumn season. You can see that too. Yeah, you can really see the difference. So that's why I say knowing your color season when you're building your working wardrobe, it really helps you to stay on track. It really helps you from spending excess money, and it really helps you from opening your closet and saying like, oh my gosh, I have nothing to wear. Because if you're sticking in your color palette, everything is cohesive. So like I said, if you were to go in there and grab a top, go and grab a pair of pants and a pair of shoes, it all goes together. So you won't find black in my closet because black would not go with my color season. If I had black or red, it wouldn't go with the colors that go into my closet. If anybody has any questions, they can just go ahead and jump into the chat and I can gladly answer them. But I'll talk a little bit more about the color seasons. Let me just pull up my notes. I took so many notes. So color theory, if you are a makeup artist or if you are an artist, you probably know a lot about color theory. So color theory is a science-based on why certain colors are harmonious with your natural features, with your skin, with your hair, with your eyes. It all in harmony works together. We talked about the 4 main color seasons, which are spring, summer, and autumn, and winter, and each has a distinct undertone and level of contrast. You have a lot of red clothes. Yeah. How do you like those red clothes on you? Do you feel like they bring out your natural beauty, or do you think they kind of, you see the red first and you're not able to see the natural beauty? Okay. The warm seasons, which are spring and autumn, those people tend to thrive in gold, earthy, or sunny tones. And then the cooler seasons, which are summer and winter, are gonna glow in muted, icy blue, like a icy based shades. Let's see. Your color season is going to, how do you pick your color season? The best way to pick your color season is to actually get a color analysis, because it's a little bit difficult to try to train your eye if your eye is not trained. Before I got my color analysis, my natural eye would go to autumns. So in my closet was full of mustard and browns and a lot of earthy tones. And that's because my natural eye just gravitates to those colors. But I noticed when I was wearing them, I did not feel my best. I would put them on and I wouldn't feel like, okay, I can just walk in a room and I can be so confident. So I would definitely suggest when you're putting on your clothes, think about how you feel in the color and not if you actually like the color. Because I typically like earthy tones. But if I put those color, if I'm wearing an earthy tone, I don't typically like how I look in an earthy tone. I hope that helps a little bit. But I do offer color analysis too. So if you ever wanted to do a one-on-one color analysis, I could help you with that color analysis as well. But that's a good tip to also think about, is actually put the color on and see how you actually feel in it. Like, look at yourself and not the color, and see if you actually, if you can see your features, or if you're just looking at the color. That helps a lot. So sticking to your color season really helps to eliminate excess money spent, confusion, and it really speeds up your dressing time. It cuts your dressing time in half. I don't have to think about what I need to wear in the morning because I know I can just pick up something and it all goes together. It really cuts that question of like, what do I wear, because I have nothing to wear. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So what I want you to do, this is our task for this masterclass. I want you to pick 5 of your core colors from what you think is your color palette. So your job is to go home. Your job after here is to go into your closet. And we talked a little bit about how to kind of differentiate between the color seasons. Try to pick some colors from each color season. Put those clothes on and see how you actually, how you feel in those clothes. So you're going to put them on. You're going to put on that color. Like, if you go on my Instagram, I'll show you a picture. But there was a time where I wore this green, this color green, and a pink dress. And the dress was really cute. I loved it. I gravitated towards it. But I put it on, and when I took a picture and I looked at myself, I'm like, oh my gosh, I look green. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, why do I look green in this? And it's because this works against my natural color palette. As you can see, like literally when I put this color up to my chin looks green. I look green. And just taking it away, I look totally different. Red, green, blue, yellow, black. Feel weird? Those feel weird on you when you put those colors on there? Red, green, blue. And we'll dive a little bit more into it, but it's different degrees of green. So green is in my color palette, but not this color green. It's going to be more of a muted, like a seafoam green, is a green that I can actually wear without looking green. But yeah, so this would encompass a spring season. Let's see. So, oh goodness, hold on. I got a little cat jumping up. Get down. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Threw me all off. Okay, so you don't necessarily need, hi Tessa, you don't necessarily need a new closet. You just need to look at what you have and see how it can best work for you. So I don't want you to go and say, oh my gosh, I have to start all over. I have to get rid of all my clothes, because that's not the case. What you can do is you're going to look at your closet, you're going to see what you have, and based upon your color analysis, you're going to pick those colors and just start incorporating those colors more into your closet. So, I want to thank you for joining me on this quick little masterclass. I'm so excited because it was on YouTube for the first time, and I never gone live on YouTube. I always go live on Instagram, but Instagram was not working. So I was like, I can't not do the class tonight. I have to. So I decided I was going to go ahead and go and do I have on blue right now. Oh, you do? How do you feel in the blue? Yeah, so I said I was gonna go ahead and go live here on YouTube. So I'm excited to join my YouTube fam here and do this masterclass. So if you did enjoy this, meet me over on Instagram. My Instagram is Got Authentic Confidence, and I talk a lot more about color theory and about building a wardrobe and about confidence and how to look good, feel good in your wardrobe right now. You feel weird in those colors? You know, sometimes it could actually just be the shade of blue too. So you can try different shades of blue and see, like, okay, if I feel more confident in maybe a navy blue than I do in a royal blue, maybe my color palette is more on the cooler color palette. So yeah, play around with it. Since it's good that you have on that blue right now. Play around it in your closet and yeah, see what you can do and try those clothes on and see how you feel comfortable in those. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, and meet me back. I think I'm going to be on Instagram next Thursday at 7:30. Hopefully I will be on Instagram, but if not, I will meet all of you back here on YouTube. So if you got something from this, I hope you did. If you want a more one-on-one color analysis, I can do you a quick color analysis. All you got to do is DM me just a picture of your face up in the natural light, and we can do that. I'm not live tomorrow. I'm live next Thursday at 7:30, same time. We're gonna be diving a little bit more into the working wardrobe and some other things. But I do have a video coming out on YouTube. I think it should premiere on Sunday, where I'm talking about budget-friendly cosmetics. So if you're really into like budget-friendly cosmetics that you can add into your regimen, you might want to stick around for that one. But thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, I don't know how to end this. Oh.